Happy almost holiday season, y'all. This week, Oliver and I received our first holiday party invite of the season. What? What do you think my first thought was? Exactly what to wear. Whee! I've learned over the years, the key to really enjoying the holiday season is all about preparation. One of the key things that I do that I find has made all the difference is outfit preparation. For holiday season, just like most of you, I want to look classy, tasteful, festive, and gorgeous. Who doesn't, right? To make sure I pull it off, I do 5 key things before the holiday season starts. 1, I pull together 3 to 5 full outfits, including the bag, shoes, and accessories that I want to wear with that particular outfit. I try everything on to make sure it still fits, the buttons are there, and that it looks the way I want it to look. Next, I snap a picture and I store it in my holiday outfit file folder on my phone for quick and easy reference. Finally, I send everything out to dry cleaning to make sure that it's clean, pressed, picture perfect, and ready to go. I found that doing this not only reduces my stress levels when it's time to go to a party, but I ensure that I look exactly the way I want to look. These are 8 things that classy women would never wear to a holiday party and what to consider instead. All right, let's get started. Classy women do not any longer wear bandage dresses. I am looking at you, HERVE Légère. There was a time when HERVE Légère was like all the rage. And of course, you know, yours truly had a closet full of them. I loved them. They're sexy, they hold you in, but bandage dresses scream 2005. They're dated, they're not really classy, they're too tight, too much boobage, too short, basically all the things that you don't want to do wrapped into one. Like on Victoria Beckham, I promise you guys, this outfit was probably super expensive, but it doesn't look very classy. And I love Victoria Beckham, but this is not doing her any favors. Instead of going complete tight bodycon, consider dresses that are form-fitting, but they skin your body. They're not super tight. Secondly, remember this. Almost every single woman, I promise you, is going to be in a dress at a holiday party. I like to mix it up and also have outfits put together that are beautiful trousers, beautiful suiting, like you see on Olivia Palermo. That's gonna set you apart. 1, it's very comfortable. 2, it can be sleek, chic, and sexy and classy. The key to making a beautiful suit look non-frumpy is in what you put under it. You can see here that on Olivia Palermo, she has a pretty little lace cami underneath where there's enough sexiness, but it still looks classy because her boobs aren't hanging out. Childish Christmas colors. We're talking Santa Claus red, Christmas tree green. Looking too literal also equals looking a little bit childish, a little bit juvenile. These are colors that my mom put on us when we were 5 and 6 years old. Super adorable when you're that age, but not when you're a grown woman. And honestly, that goes for Valentine's Day too. Wearing a bright red dress on Valentine's Day or bright red to a holiday party says somebody was very excited to wear her Christmas dress. To be a little more sophisticated, a little more elegant, you want to look like you put in the effort, but like you're not too overly excited about this party. Instead, try deeper, richer jewel tones, deep crimson or a brick red, rich emerald green, sapphire blue. Those are all beautiful holiday colors that look festive, look beautiful, but they're not so literal. You're going to look a little more sophisticated. Of course, subtle, shimmery metallics are equally beautiful, like this outfit on Olivia Palermo. It says holiday, it says festive, but it's not in your face Santa Claus red or Christmas green. Same goes for your nails and toes. If you walk into any nail salon and you see those women getting that, bright red nails and toes, do what you want, but it's a little less sophisticated. Instead, I like to opt for colors that are a deep berry, deep vamp color. This Burberry colored lip that I have on is called Oxblood. It's one of my favorites for the holiday season. Or of course, you can always just take it light and neutral. That way you know that it goes with pretty much all of your holiday outfits. Midriff bearing crop tops. Now, of course, not just during the holiday season, but year round. You'll see some of the holiday dresses that have the shorter top and the longer skirt. Look, it isn't a matter of whether or not you can actually wear a midriff top. My saying is always just because you can doesn't mean you should. Now, certainly if you're 20 years old and you're going to a holiday party, it can look fine. But does it look classy? Not really. Notice that I emphasize midriff bearing, and this is why. A crop top, a crop sweater can look absolutely beautiful when you pair it with a high-waisted skirt or a high-waisted pair of pants, trousers, because your midriff isn't going to be showing, but the crop top will add a nice balance to what you're wearing. You just want to steer clear of the crop tops where your midriff is showing. It's just not as tasteful, and certainly if you're going to a company Christmas party, yeah, no bueno, don't do that. Many of you have asked for a video on shapewear, and I have got that for you. I have a huge order being shipped from both Spanx and Skims. I'm gonna vet everything, try everything on. They'll be perfect for all of your holiday dresses, especially if we're having too much C's chocolates, which is this girl. Overly cut out dresses. Now you'll see that some stylists will say don't wear cut out dresses at all. It's not classy. I disagree with that. I think when done in moderation, it can look super classy, super chic, but give that little, subtle wink of sexiness that sometimes I like to have when I go out. The key is restraint and not looking half naked. Instead, try a modest single cutout like this dress that I'm showing you on the side. It's classy with just a wink of sultry because of the length and the coverage that it offers, but you're still getting a little bit of the cutout that says this is evening, it's holidays, and I want to look festive. Alternatively, you can choose a style with cutouts on the shoulders like the Alice and Olivia that I'm showing you here. Also equally pretty, and it looks tasteful. Okay, y'all, I'd like to give 3 quick shout outs. Number 1 to my girl, Miss Monica Phelan. Secondly, to my girl, Miss Denise Cohen. Finally, Miss Lisa Ray. Ladies, thank you for being a part of the community and for subscribing to the channel. I greatly appreciate it, and I love having you here. If you would like a shout out, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Comment below. I have brand new videos every Tuesday and Friday on all things style, wellness, and beauty for women 40 and over. Love to have you as part of the community. Cheap fabrics. Of course, this goes for year round, but I think especially around the holidays, there are so many manufacturers coming out with knockoffs of all the very expensive designers. The key is that they do it in very cheap fabric, and sometimes you can really tell. So here's the thing. I personally usually like to stick to the more expensive fabrics: cashmere, wool, high quality silk, sateen, and I really tend to veer away from fabrics like rayon, polyester, spandex. Here's the caveat. Many dresses that you'll see on the marketplace do have a rayon or a polyester blend. They can look good. The key is you have to feel them. If you see something online, you think it looks good, order it. In person, just give it a hand feel, and I don't need to tell you when something looks cheap. Put it on and objectively stand back and think, does this look inexpensive or does it look pretty good? Other signs that a garment is really cheap are the finishers, cheap looking plastic buttons, or cheap metallic-y looking buttons, gold, silver. When they just look kind of chintzy and inexpensive, you want to steer away from that as well. High platform shoes. The truth is, I love me some high platform shoes. They make me look tall, and I've always kind of liked them. I used to have a ton of them in my closet, I'll be honest, and my friend Nebin used to call them my $1,000 stripper shoes. It doesn't mean that you have to wear kitten heels or sensible shoes, which I personally cannot stand. Kitten heels are like, make up your mind. Are you a heel or are you a flat? I don't know what you're doing. Regardless of the occasion, your heel should never be higher than what you can comfortably and confidently walk in. For me, that's a 4-inch heel. 4 1/4 if I really like the shoe, but even then I try it on, I walk around the house, I walk up and down stairs, and if I feel for any reason that it's gonna be a bite shit moment, they're going back. Even the most beautiful, gorgeous, expensive shoes look cheap, and you look silly if you cannot walk in them. You want people to see you walking in looking classy, gorgeous, and confident, not wobbling on a pair of platform stilettos. Too much bling. Also something that I've done many a time. Coco Chanel was quoted as saying, before going out, always remove 1 piece of jewelry. I was infamous among my friends for saying, what does she know? And then marching out the door with sequin head to toe. When we know better, we do better. Too much sequin, too much sparkle, too much statement jewelry looks like a hot mess. Instead, focus. If you love statement pieces, I love statement pieces, focus on 1 piece per outfit and keep the rest simple. Whether your statement piece is a sequin dress or skirt, sparkly statement shoes, or a bag, or a big, beautiful necklace, that is your 1 statement piece. The rest of what you're wearing stays simple and elegant. That is when you fall into the classy, tasteful realm, and not that somebody was very excited to wear all their holiday jewelry. Classy women never wear worn out shoes and bags. I'm sure you know that. Consider focusing on fewer pieces but higher quality. You will always look like $1,000,000 every time you step out of the house when you're carrying a quality bag and wearing quality shoes. The second thing you want to make sure to do is to keep them in excellent shape. Growing up, we didn't have a lot of money. We were a military family, but the one thing that my mom and dad taught us is that taking care of your things doesn't cost money. It's a matter of pride in what you do. Even though we always had secondhand cars, my dad was out there every single Sunday washing, polishing, vacuuming out the car, and making sure that it was taken care of. And I kind of do the same thing now. Even though I can afford to go out and buy what I want, I take pride in what I have. Go into your closet, pull out your shoes and bags, look at them objectively and think, okay, do these need to be refurbished and polished, or are they okay? Most shoe repair places, and there's a place called Anthony's in my area that is the go-to for all of this, will repair and refurbish shoes, high-end luxury bags, and of course, fine leather goods. I pretty consistently take my higher-end bags, they're my Louis, my Chanel's, and I have them refurbished professionally. And remember, you can always have your shoes resoled and reheeled, unless of course you want to buy a new pair. But that's always an option. If you have a great pair that were expensive, but they're just looking a little worn, get them refurbished. In between taking my things to Anthony's, I also love leather honey that I use to condition all of my high-end bags. I'll put the link for that down below, but this is just a great in-between way to keep your leather goods conditioned, glossy, and the way that they're supposed to look. Okay, y'all, those are my 8 tips for classy holiday dressing. If you have anything to add, please comment below. I always love hearing from you. And until a couple days from now, I'll see you in a couple days. Bye, y'all.
Tonight I'm gonna feel like no